And here's the look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Austin Reeves.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Terry in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's James. And it's Hayes in at center, filling out the middle. Well, Grant, these two teams just faced off. It's the second game of this mini-series.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, we first saw a lot of these back in the 21-22 season, and they were added in a way to reduce travel. You know, I like them. They give you a playoff feel with the game-to-game adjustments that I love.
The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Outside Giddey. Here's White. Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. White can't hit. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. From deep, Reeves. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
White with it. Now Doncic defending. Giddey against James. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Now here's Reeves. He's covered closely. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Just over a minute and a half in. White for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Buries it down low. White's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. There's the 3. The rebound by Terry. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. White on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. White can't hit. The Lakers trail. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Giddey against Doncic. And there's the lob, and finished off by Hayes.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Vucevic's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him and he's going to get the ball to him.
Out to James. Vucevic with a steal. Giddy with it. Picked up by James. Giddy against Doncic. Williams passes to Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Screen by James. Doncic passes to James. On the wing, Hachimura. Kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vucevic. They get it back. Back to Hachimura. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Here's ball. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. He goes up and finished off by Hayes.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Williams, a screen on Reeves. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers leading by 5. Giddy passes to Williams. Back to Giddy. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hachimura. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Personal foul. The 4th team foul.
It's James on the wing. Williams defending. James passes to Doncic. Out to James. Just 3 to shoot. And James throws it down.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giddy against Hachimura. Giddy passes to Williams. Outside Giddy. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Jones from outside. And Reeves pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ball passes to Vucevic. That one drops for him.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
Doncic against Jones. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Giddy against Hachimura. There's Ball with a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Jones, the pass to Giddy. Doncic against Jones. Back to Giddey. Who poked away. Pass to Vucevic. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Smith comes in for Williams. Takes a step back. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Finney-Smith with it. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Giddey passes to Jones. And here's Ball. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's a great pick and roll. Smith ending up with the hoop.
Los Angeles leading by 8. And Ball's over to help. Reeves finds James. And he lays it up and in. James has got 6 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Reeves against Jones. Now here's Reeves. Defense is right there. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Left side, Giddey. Smith outside. It's Giddey on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Jones misses.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Inside. Here's Hayes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Vincent comes in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Jones. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Collins. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And the Lakers making a change here. Len's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Jones, he's checked in for Phillips. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
Here's Ball. Down low. Collins. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Doncic with it, picked up by Collins, puts up a deep 3, and there's the call on Lonzo Ball. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he's good on the second.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Doncic against Ball. The 3. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 5 points.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Smith with the rebound. Ball outside. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Gabe Vincent out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. It's stolen by Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Collins, no good. Got a piece of it. The Lakers lead by 12. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vincent. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic against Collins. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Ellis is checked in for Jones.
First team foul. Bulls substitute.
Stolen by Collins.
Number 14. Matas Buzelis.
Here's Buzelis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And here's Connect outside. Offensive board. And Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Vincent. Here's Connect. Yet to see a basket. Outside Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Collins. In transition, here they come. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Chicago. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Oh, it's stolen away. Now here's Finney-Smith. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Doncic. Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
That's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Horton Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vincent. And the Bulls also making a change. Liddell's checked in for Terry. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Liddell. Outside Horton Tucker. Poke loose. Smith with it. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Liddell. 5 on the clock. Back to Smith. Over Vanderbilt. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Nice shot by Finney Smith.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Here's Ball. Collins outside. Pass to Ball. Now Smith. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. For Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Liddell. And Herter's subbed in for Horton Tucker. Tipped! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Vincent's checked in for Vanderbilt. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Finney Smith passes to Hayes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hayes has got 9.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Lakers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
James is checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vincent. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey comes in for Ball. Pass to Hayes. Back to Hachimura. From outside the arc. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bulls trail by 13. And here's White. 5 points in the game. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to White. There's the triple. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
James, and it's Kitty with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 10. Fires the three. Can't bury it. His fifth miss in 9 tries. Bulls trail by 9. To the paint. And stolen by Hayes. On the wing, Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. Chicago's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Vucevic in the post. Check by James. White, good.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
The Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in. White against Reeves. Nifty move. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got 12 points.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
James with the block.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And here's Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Herder comes in for Terry.
The Lakers girl and team enjoy.
The Bulls trail by 15. Pass to White. Deflected. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Buzelis. A shot to stop the run. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Hayes up top. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's Giddey on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Herder gets the bucket.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Lakers lead by 17. James with the ball. 6 points for him. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Buzelis. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Reeves. Wide open look. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
It's tipped. Right side Giddey. 1:03 left in the second period. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
From deep. Doncic against White. Gets another look. And finally, that one's good. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Giddey passes to White, and stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 10 points in the game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Everything right except the finish. You have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so it's Los Angeles with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Looking at the Bulls, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Bulls. Glad you could join us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Williams and Vucevic are inside, and it's Terry in at the 3 slot. Pass to White. To the inside. James with a steal. Here's Reeves. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
White drives in. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Vucevic. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hayes has got 13 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Williams against Doncic. Oh, deflected. Vucevic with a steal. Outside White to stop the run. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on LeBron James. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That's good from White. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Rebound by the Bulls. White with it, picked up by Reeves. Pass to White, throws it up high, and stolen by Hayes. Reeves against Giddey from the wing. And slam dunk by James.
Battling and doing work down low. The King. That motor still running good.
Here's Giddey. It's tipped. Hachimura outside. The three cuts off the pass. And he's all alone. He's all alone. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And it's out of bounds. And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation. Have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Now here's Giddey. Launches it. They get it again.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
James outside. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. James inside. Working on Williams. The shot by James. No good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White for 3. The Bulls with another miss.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Giddey against Reeves, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura.
Second team.
Here's White. He's got 10. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
On target from range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Giddey passes to Terry. Hayes against Giddey. Left side White. Let's go with a 3. White on the wing. Second chance effort. And it's good for 2. White's got 12.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And Vucevic slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Lakers call timeout. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. And Goodwin is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Vincent can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Here's Vanderbilt. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vanderbilt's got his second basket. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Vincent outside. And it's off from three-point range. And the Bulls shooting just under 40% from the field. A deep 3 from Ball. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. 10 points for him.
And, you know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Connect. Vanderbilt inside. Collins defending. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. Vincent outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, the Bulls shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Terry. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Goodwin, hounded by Ball. Here's Connect. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
They get it back. Here's the second effort. Ball outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip to the middle. Vanderbilt to pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. Collins defending. Yep, that one's good. Connect's got his first bucket in this one.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Ball outside. Over to the left wing. Terry, the pass to Ball. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Vincent outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
and they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive D.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Terry. And he lobs it up top.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Goodwin, still without a bucket. Pass to Vincent. Shakes him, and here's Vanderbilt. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Smith. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. This one for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Tipped. 1:10 left in the third. Pass to Collins. Launches a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 20. Now Vincent. James outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
These are his first free throws of the game. Phillips is checked in for Giddey.
LeBron James.
He does not get the second one. And he nails the third.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
James deciding where to go with it. Offensive rebound. Here's Goodwin. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And the shot's good.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
The Lakers lead by 17. Doncic outside. Here's the teardrop, and they pick up 2. Doncic has got 23.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Connect. Hey! Here we go. Jones finds Collins. Vincent grabs a miss. So it's Los Angeles now. They have a 19-point lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Giddey, looking to get back on track. The kick out to Williams. And here's White. Second chance shot.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's good from White. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. White hits them both. Now here's Doncic. Finney Smith, a screen. The 3 is up. Doncic, no good. The Bulls trail by 17. With the step back, Giddey passes to White. Giddey against Doncic. That's good from Giddey on the assist by White.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Finney Smith. From deep three-point land. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Vucevic with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. White, good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Doncic against Vucevic. White with the steal. Pass to Terry. Vucevic with it. Over Reeves. Vucevic's shot is off.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Doncic goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. Williams a screen on Reeves. White for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vincent's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic on the wing. Giddey defends. Vanderbilt a pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Doncic over Giddey. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Doncic against Giddey. Knocked away. Vincent with the ball. Left side, Vanderbilt. Doncic with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt, no good. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. 28 points for him.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Lakers making a change here. Lynn's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The Bulls trail by 16. Outside Giddey. Pass to Ball. Back to Giddey. Now here's Ball. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vincent's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves against Giddey. Doncic outside. Count it. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Pass to Reeves. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Reeves has got 20 points.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
Vucevic, a screen on Reeves. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Ball gets it to go.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
And it's Vincent off the drive. Count it. Good. Vincent's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
The Lakers lead by 19. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
James is checked in for Vincent. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Doncic passes to Reeves. Now James. Back to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. White for 3. They grab their own miss. Deflects the pass. Doncic against Giddey. Doncic into the lane. Pass to James. Shoots over White. Finney Smith passes to James. Oh, there's the alley. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Buzelis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Inside.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 19. Here's Phillips. Check by James. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Back to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Doncic right side. Over Vucevic. Doncic, no good. The Bulls trail by 17. White, the pass to Vucevic. Fires the 3, and there's White. That's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 19 points.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a 3. James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Lynn. Outside Reeves. Back to Lynn. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Giddey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Doncic, no good. Bulls trail by 16. To the paint. Buzelis' shot is good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Bulls.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
This James on the wing. Reverses. Buzelis grabs the board. Well, Chicago's shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Luka Doncic.
From a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Giddey passes to White, launches it from deep. Doncic grabs the miss. And here are the Lakers. It's a 16-point game. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.